All children deserve to be in child care facilities that provide the love and the care that they need to grow up healthy, confident, and ready to learn. In Indian country, many children are cared for in tribal child care centers, which are primarily supported by child care and development funds. This training video is designed to help you develop the processes and skills necessary to monitor tribally operated child care centers that you use in your CCDF program. You will want these centers to give children the love and care they need to grow into healthy and confident children, and we want to make sure that these centers meet standards for good, safe, and nurturing care. As you and others monitor your tribal child care centers, you want to make sure you know the tribal child care health and safety standards and the CCDF standards that apply. You may elect to use your own tribal health and safety standards, the revised minimum standards for tribal child care, a health and safety guide, or you can adopt your state's child care licensing standards or select other standards. You need to know the standards, what they mean, and how you determine if the providers are in compliance. It is important to use the checklist that aligns with the standards you will be using during the monitoring visit. In the center we are observing today, the director will be doing the monitoring. Let's listen to her as she shares information on how the center is set up and how monitoring for compliance is accomplished.
So our program, we share a building with our Head Start program here at the tribe. And so when it comes to monitoring of our program, essentially each program is licensed through the state as a separate program, as a separate entity. So we're responsible for our own monitoring for each program. In order to make sure that our program is in compliance with all of the different sets of regulations that we have, it's important that we constantly self-monitor. So I use checklists and I do daily monitoring. There's weekly checklists. There's also monthly checklists and also annual checklists. So something that I did that helped us to kind of make sense of all the different types of inspections and checklists is I made a task list for each type of checklist. So just as a reminder, you can set it on your calendar, on your computer, set a reminder. Okay, so for this month, we have to do our facilities checklist, and we're going to do it the last week of the month. For instance, maybe our emergency drills are going to happen on the third week of the month. And then daily, making sure that we have a set idea of tasks that have to happen every day. Because at any moment, we want to make sure that we are in compliance with everything at all times. And for us, that means emphasizing high quality and making sure that all of our staff are aware of the different sets of standards also. So encouraging our teaching staff to participate in conducting the checklists and inspections. So for instance, in our facility, we have a staff who opens up first thing in the morning, and she's the one that's responsible for taking our daily health and safety checklist and doing a walkthrough first thing in the morning. And so she'll go through and initial the areas that she's checking, and then she hangs it back up on the wall, and then I continue it throughout the day, and then our staff that close, they complete the checklist, and then we move on to the next day. It's a constant, continuous, intentional effort every day.
Now, let's join our director as she begins her inspection of the playground.
So we're out here on the playground, and I have with me our daily playground inspection checklist. And I do this every day, usually in the morning before the children come out to play. It's either our center director or one of our teachers, whichever staff is available, comes out. And we're looking at 3 different areas. I'm looking at ground hazards, surfacing, and equipment. So first of all, under ground hazards, I'm basically going to look and see whether it's in compliance or not, and if there's any need for work orders to be submitted. So I'm going to look first for tripping hazards on the grounds, as well as any debris like branches or any glass or anything like that. I'm also going to look for puddles if it rained, and look to see if there's standing water, or areas where there's not adequate drainage. I'm going to look at the fencing and look for animal droppings, and also make sure that there's no deep holes that the children could get into. I'm also looking for poisonous plants or animals that may have gotten into the playground overnight.
Notice how the monitor picks up debris as she checks the entire fence line to make sure that it is in good repair. She also is careful to remove the sand bucket and other toys from the fall zone area.
So I'm also going to look at surfacing. I'm going to look at the fall zones on the swings and around the slides. So we have to make sure that our surface material is 6 feet in any direction from the playground equipment, as well as make sure that any fall zones are adequately raked so that there's no deep trenches. So I'm going to go look at the swings and see. Under the swings here we have the fall zones, and they're supposed to be level with the rest of the ground. So as you can see, the wood chips have been kicked out. So what we need to do is go get the rake from the shed and rake the wood chips back in to fill in the ruts. And there's one on this side too. Also looking under the slides here, there's a little bit of sand exposed, so I'll need to go get the rake and rake the wood chips out under the slides, under our 2 slides, to make sure that they're level again. So I'll need to make a note of that on my checklist. And it does extend 6 feet in every direction. There are some things on the checklist that don't apply, like we don't have any handrails in our center playground, so that doesn't apply to us. We do have a ramp for wheelchair accessibility, so we just want to make sure that the ramp is clear and accessible. I'm going to look at equipment and looking to make sure that all the joints are stable, make sure there's no loose screws coming out, make sure there's no chipped paint. Looking for if there's any wood equipment. I want to make sure there's no splinters exposed. Also making sure that everything is free of rust on any metal parts. And any plastic parts, we're going to make sure they're not chipped and that they're all whole. So right now I've looked at the whole playground. It looks secure, it looks safe. I do need to do some raking first before the kids come out.
Periodic raking of the impact-absorbing material is part of the ongoing maintenance for the playground. Raking also helps to remove any foreign matter which may be in the wood chips.
So while I'm raking up the fall zone, we want to make sure that the surfacing material is at the specific depth that your standards require. So just make sure that it's pretty much even. So this is pretty much a daily thing, because with wood chips and with sand, it's really easy to get displaced. So we have the slides, and then we have our swings.
Now that the playground is ready for children, let's go inside.
Okay, so I'm going to do a walkthrough of our center, and I do this every morning when I get here, and I'm just going to go over, we have a daily health and safety checklist, and so I'm going to follow through. I'm looking to make sure all our doors and exits are clear and unobstructed. I'm looking to make sure our exits are all marked, making sure that the cots and cribs are properly stored and sanitized, making sure our sheets and blankets are properly stored. We're going to be looking at the temperature, checking the cleaning materials, the location of the any hazardous materials, including our bleach solution spray, and looking at the locations of our first aid kits, our flashlights, trash cans, looking for medications if there's any children on medications in the program today, and looking at electrical outlets, making sure the toys are all stored adequately, and also checking for countertops, making sure there's no hazards accessible to the children. So we'll walk down the hallway here. Hey, are you going outside? And right here, we were doing some moving around in the classrooms, and this carpet right here is considered an obstruction, and it's blocking our access to fire exits and emergency exits. So I'll have to get this removed immediately. So as soon as I'm done with the walkthrough, I'll come back and remove the carpets. So first thing I do is I check our exits. We want to make sure that the doors remain unlocked while children are here at the center during operational hours. And our door is unlocked. I'm checking our fire extinguishers and making sure that it is okay, that it's in the green. When we check the fire extinguishers, I want to make sure that you just take it and you just turn it upside down to make sure that the powder gets mixed up again. And then put the clip back on. And now I'm going to check our large classroom here now that the children are gone. Oh, you see. We want to make sure that the covers are on the electrical outlets. And any outlet that's accessible to children needs to have a cover on it. So those are good. And we want to make sure we look for all the outlets in the classroom. And our cribs, this is an example of how they should not be stored. What they do is, it's a Monday, so we were in the process of folding everything and putting it away. They go in Ziploc baggies and they get attached to the cribs. So I'm going to have to let our teacher know to get the cribs, the sheets, and the cot blankets put away. So, but the cots are, this is where they're stored, and every day they're sanitized with bleach spray after the children wake up from their nap. So this is something that has to be corrected. So on this wall, we want to make sure that there's paper towels stocked. Make sure that the trash can has a liner. So that's good. This is the emergency lighting for this room. We have a flashlight, so I want to make sure that it's working. Just in case of emergency or a power outage. This is the bleach solution. It's not necessary to have it in an original container, so we keep it in these spray bottles, and they're up. As you can see, the disinfectant spray that they use, it's up out of the children's reach. Want to make sure that the gloves are stocked in case of issue where there's blood or contamination present. Want to make sure those are stocked every day. So it's getting a little low, so I'm going to make a note to go ahead and restock it when I'm done here. We want to make sure the first aid kit is here. Each classroom has a first aid kit that they take with them on field trips. They take it when they go outside. They take it when they do their emergency evacuations during fire drills. So all I do is I just open it up and make sure that there's everything in there, which is, I have a checklist here for the first aid kits in the classrooms. Make sure there's some gloves. There should be a CPR mask, a breathing barrier in here, which is right here. There's gauze. There's extra Kleenex. There's Band-Aids. There are hazard bags in case there's a blood incident. And so it looks like everything is in here. So they're good to go. Now, if it was missing an item, I would make sure to go get it from our main first aid kit and then restock it as soon as I'm done checking. Okay. And there's also requirements that we have to keep for our licensing. There's certain items that have to be posted in the classroom for staff and children, staff and the children's parents to see. So things like our emergency procedures, our policy and procedures, our parent handbook. We have to make sure that all of our staff have their current first aid and CPR. And this teacher is also certified to be to administer medications to the children. I'm also looking for things like making sure chain of command is available, the menu cycle for the week, the schedule for the children, our lesson plan, as well as this right here is a drill list for with the children's birthdays on it, so we know how old the children are in the classrooms.
Remember to check all rooms for correct child-staff ratio.
And these are really important. We have to keep a child-staff ratio in each of the classroom where there's children. So this just reminds our staff how many children could be in here. And then this is our emergency drill record. We do fire drills monthly, and during the fire drills, I check the smoke alarms, the carbon monoxide detectors, and the emergency lights. And then I would mark in the date that we do that. We do tornado drills during storm season, which is about April to June. We do them every month, and then every other month after that. Make sure our emergency phone numbers are posted. So I'm checking to make sure all these things are here, because sometimes the teachers may move around their classroom and something might be forgotten to be put up. So like I'm noticing here that we don't have our checklist up yet, so she might still have that somewhere. So I'll need to remind our teacher to hang her classroom checklist to make sure that all her learning centers are appropriate and well stocked. I'm done with the classroom check. One last thing I want to make sure, in our licensing we have to keep a emergency exit plan, a floor plan of the building in every classroom. It has to be posted by every doorway. So I want to always make sure that these are present. So I've looked at all the hazards and I don't see any other issues with the classroom. So now I'm going to continue my walkthrough. And we have 2 other classrooms that I look at, as well as our bathrooms and our kitchen. Okay, so we also have a restroom cleaning checklist. And so when our teacher comes in the morning, whoever opens the center would go through our daily checklist and just make sure that paper towels are stocked, make sure the soap dispensers are stocked, make sure there's a liner in the trash can, make sure the toilets are all clean and flushed, and make sure there's no debris on the ground. In the middle of the day when I come in and do my walkthrough of the center, I want to look for the same things, because the bathrooms are the one area that are used constantly throughout the day, and so there tends to be things that build up in the bathroom, so we want to constantly check. Like I said, the one who opens our center does the check in the morning. I do the checks throughout the day, and then whoever closes our center, the staff that close, then they do their final check, and they end up cleaning the bathrooms at the end of the day. So if we look in here, we want to make sure our posters are posted for our toothbrushing and our hand washing. We do have gloves available, and we do have paper towels, so we're good there. We have a liner. I want to make sure that our wipes, and we have wipes and extra pull-ups in here, and so those are stocked. Make sure our stools are here. And if you can see, there's some little pieces of paper towels, so sometimes that happens. We don't want to see any debris on the ground, because that's unsanitary. So I always get a paper towel and just pick them up.
The carpet on the step stool appears to need carpet maintenance.
And then I have to wash my hands.
Washing hands is the best defense against infection and illness, and it is critically important in child care centers.
If you can see, we have a work order. Our faucet broke the other day, so we have a work order out on that. So that's something I'm going to note on my checklist to follow up with our maintenance and see where they're at with the work order to fix the broken faucet handle. Okay, now I need to check the bathroom stalls. Okay, so the bathrooms, I'm checking to make sure there's toilet paper, make sure the toilets are flushed. And check this one. Yep, same thing. Make sure this is the boys' bathroom, so make sure that's clean. And everything looks good. I just need to check on the work order.
Now let's go look at the kitchen area.
So in our kitchen, I have our kitchen checklist, and so we share this kitchen with our Head Start program. So we have different areas that we're responsible for. So we mostly use the sink area and the stove. So we use the 3-compartment sink method, and then we also have the stove and the oven there, and we store our food. Our pantry items are all right here behind you guys in the. So in our pantry area, I want to make sure that all of our food is labeled and dated. So if you can see the cans, we write in Sharpie marker when we purchase them, the date that we purchased it. So we want to make sure that our food is rotated, so the newer foods come up towards the front and they're used first. The newer foods go in the back and the older foods are used first. And of course, if it's expired, we need to get rid of it. So I'm checking all of that here. We also want to make sure that all of our food is at least, it has to be off of the ground. And right here, we have this bin of flour. It would be non-compliance. However, this says this is for children's Play-Doh, so it's not edible. So that's okay. But if that was actually flour that we use to make bread or biscuits, then that would be a non-compliance. We are now back on our side where our center, we have our fridge and our freezer where we store our perishable items. So I'm going to check on those. But first I wanted to mention that this area here, this wall, I have all of our clipboards where we have all of our checklists. So we have our log of our freezer and refrigerator temperatures, which we take every day when we enter the center. This is our playground inspection checklist. We have our restroom cleaning checklist. And we also have our center cleaning schedule. All of our staff here, we don't have a maintenance person. So all of our teachers, and myself included, we all rotate and do cleaning duties. So we split it up and they get rotated on a weekly basis. And then I have this checklist which goes up here, which is our daily site health and safety checklist.
There are a number of standards, and it is not realistic to think you will remember them without the help of checklists.
So I'm going to make sure that all of our food is labeled and dated correctly in the fridge and the freezer. So in the fridge and the freezer, I'm looking, okay, so, yep, we have some frozen meat and it's dated, so that's okay. And those are dated and labeled. We have our thermometer and I'm checking to make sure that it's at 0 degrees. And it's at 0 degrees. And then in our fridge, our cook just went shopping, so we're getting more milk. So that's something that I would note, is that we're out of milk, so we need milk for lunch. Bread, it's labeled. Our thermometer for the fridge has to be below 40 degrees, so that says 34 degrees, so we're good. And today there are no children's medications that need to be refrigerated, so we don't have a medicine box in here. Usually if there were if medication needs to be refrigerated, we would put it in the medication box and lock it and put it in the fridge. Okay, so I'm going to be checking to see that our weekly menu cycle is posted and available for our parents. So right here we have our weekly menu, and here's our weekly cycle. This also goes out to our parents. So on our menu, we have a nutrition tip and a physical activity tip for children and families, and that goes out as a handout to our parents. And then right here is where we keep our meal count paperwork, where our cook does the meal count for the food program, and also a calendar with different physical activity ideas for parents. So this is all current and that's posted, and now I can move to look at our parent resource board. Okay, so this is our parent resource area that's required by licensing. And so right here I'm looking to make sure we have our And Justice for All poster for the CACFP food program, and that's right here, so that's posted. I'm also making sure that our current community resource directory is posted and available for parents, and that's here. We have child care information as well as quality child care and some extra program and resource brochures for the parents.
While at the center, a fire drill occurred. Let's watch.
Come on. Stand against the fence for me, please. Come on, Mary. Stand against the fence. Put your back against the fence. Go against the fence.
Dylan.
What?
Dylan's here. Cameron.
Aw.
And Kenai.
Aw.
And Merlina. Yeah. All right.
When monitoring your center, it is important to observe how the staff work with the children, noticing how they talk and guide them in their activities. Always look for that warm, nurturing interaction between adults and children.
Okay, so in our program evaluation process, we have several components that go into this process. So in addition to the environmental rating scales that we use for the infant, toddler, the early childhood, which is preschool age, as well as the school age, and the administration piece, which is the program administration scale, in addition to all of those, I'm very interested in looking at the quality of teacher-child interactions and looking at the quality of the relationships between the staff and the children in the classrooms. So something that I use is the Center on the Social Emotional Foundations for Early Learning has developed several tools that early childhood programs can utilize to look at the quality of their classroom environment and look at their teacher-staff relationships and interactions, as well as looking at peer interactions, so child-to-child interactions. And so I pull those tools, you can get them on the website. I pull those tools off, and there's one called the Teaching Pyramid Observation Tool, and it's for 3 to 5-year-olds, and there's one for infant toddlers for the 0 to 2-year-olds. So on a quarterly basis, I make a note to myself and I go into the classroom unannounced, so my teachers do not know when I'm going to be there. I just tell them at all times it's possible that I could be in the classroom that day observing them. And so I have my little checklist and my clipboard, and I sit there, and it's usually a 2-hour observation. So it usually goes for the whole morning time. And I'm looking at transitions, I'm looking at the book sharing that's going on, I'm looking at the children's free play, and I'm looking at how the staff are addressing the children and how the staff are talking with the children and encouraging the children to develop any skills or learning.
You do the numbers. Let's do our numbers. Ba-ga, yi, ba-o, yi-ga, anta, masa, pa-se, ya-se, ka-se, ka-ki. Let's sing them. Ba-ga, yi, ba-o, yi-ga, anta, masa, pa-se, ya-se, ka-se, ka-ki.
All right, it says, your birthday is coming up, said Mother Frog. Let's have a party, a birthday party. Who would you like to invite? It says, Little Frog answered, I would like to invite my friends Red Fox, Purple Butterfly, Orange Cat, Green Snake, Yellow Bird, Blue Fish, and White Dog with black spots. Okay, stand up. I'll hand it to you. Here.
You will also be monitoring other aspects of the daily activities in the center, including nap time. It is important to look for staff providing proper supervision, adequate spacing between the cots, as well as sufficient lighting to see the children's faces and to walk safely through the room. Regardless of who the monitoring entities are, as the tribal lead agency, you must ensure that the Tribal CCDF health and safety standards are monitored and have policies and procedures to guide the process. Let's listen to the director as she talks about monitoring policies and procedures.
And in our policy and procedure handbook, we do have written policy and procedure on the ongoing monitoring piece, as well as all the different expectations and the different agencies that are involved in our ongoing program evaluation process. So all of the checklists are addressed, and it's laid out And it's also a very handy reference, so when I have a new staff coming on board and we're orientating, we can turn to that section and say, here's all the ways that we monitor for compliance, and here's what we expect you to be able to do. So regarding the standards that we use, I also use, in addition to the Head Start performance standards, we also use our state licensing regulations to guide all of our monitoring, as well as any checklists that our state licensing agency has available to child care facilities. So I'm able to use those in our facility just to self-monitor and make sure that we're in compliance at all times. And also the recent release of Caring for Our Children and the Stepping Stones, those have been used. I used those to write a new set of policies that reflected the higher quality that were emphasized in the Caring for Our Children standards. And so I feel that that is part of our responsibility, is to make sure that we have a high quality program and that we're using the most current research-based regulations possible. And so it's a constant process of updating the standards and making sure our policies and procedures are reflecting the current recommendations. In order to remain in compliance at all times, and this idea of ongoing monitoring, it's a philosophy that we have throughout our whole program at all levels. So as a CCDF administrator, I feel like it's my responsibility to be aware of all the sets of standards that our center has to meet. And so that means a lot of research on my part in some cases, and it's taken quite a while to get knowledgeable of all of these sets of standards and regulations, but it is possible, and that way I can understand the reports that come to my desk from our center staff and from our different monitoring agencies, whether it's IHS, whether it's a fire marshal coming in to check, or other entities. In our facility, regarding any monitoring and areas of noncompliance that are identified during the ongoing monitoring process, usually we recommend in our tribe, we follow the chain of command. Our tribal leadership is involved directly with our executive director. So our executive director has to report to our tribal leaders. So it's this process, this chain of command, and so everyone holds each other accountable. And so for me, when I get my reports from our center director and our center staff and I review it, I go to the center and look to check for the corrective actions. Usually our center director would also submit a corrective action plan, and on the checklist they would indicate whether or not that noncompliance has been corrected, or maybe it's necessary to submit a work order, or maybe we need to call another outside vendor to come in and make some repairs. And so those things, we would follow the chain of command within our tribe. And essentially my supervisor holds me accountable, and because I'm accountable for the whole CCDF program, which our center falls under. So that's how we address the noncompliance.
As you have seen and heard, monitoring is a complex program which needs well-written standards with aligned checklists, policies and procedures, and a well-trained staff. This video is intended to be a snapshot of what you might find as you monitor your tribal centers. While the information presented is comprehensive, not every situation you might encounter can be addressed. You need to be ready for anything and to apply the skills you have learned and to use the information presented to meet each new challenge. The role you have is important, and we hope this video, along with the Center Monitoring Training Guide, will give the support you need to protect the health and safety of the children in the child care centers you monitor.
Bye. Bye-bye. Wah-ho, wah-ho, oh, oh, oh. Wah-ho, wah-ho, oh, oh, oh. Aga-ga, kiaponda, asama. Wah-ho, oh, oh, oh. Wah-ho, oh, oh, oh. Wah-ho, wah-ho, oh, oh, oh. Wah-ho, wah-ho, oh, oh, oh.